This is the Normal Nerds podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cercio.
And I'm your host, who will be unable to be reached on May 12th, 2023, Davis Bates.
This episode, we're talking the new Legend of Zelda and some Nintendo Direct. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Legend of Zelda trailer.
Oh my God, fucking finally. This is some of the best news to hear about in recent time. We got the world's wild right now. We got inflation, we got war, but now we have one of the best things ever, a release date for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I know that's not what it's called. It's Tears of the Kingdom, but it's Breath of the Wild 2. Let's be real here. And I am so fucking hyped, dude. Ever since I saw this trailer yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I want this game right now.
Was Nintendo Direct? So that was September 17th?
Sure, what's today?
15th? Today's the 16th. It's not in the future.
Yeah, either way.
I agree with you. Super pumped. Got a name. Looks like
there's some good stuff in there too.
I mean, if it's anything like Breath of the Wild,
honestly, yeah. It looks like they're definitely playing more into like the lore of this Hyrule area now too, with all these. They're doing like they did last time, where they got all these things like scripture or legends on the wall there of old. I'm guessing Sheikah people or older than that, or people that are older than that. Who knows? Who knows in this world? Probably, yeah.
Reincarnation.
Honestly, yeah.
It looks fucking sick. Just the dive off the floating islands, which is a great add-on.
Yeah,
looks awesome.
That's a really cool add-on on that weird bird thing he landed on, whatever that is.
Yeah, that looks sick.
And it looks like I know we've probably already seen this before, but we'll talk about Legend of Zelda every time we get a freaking update for it, because I love talking about it. But it looks like they're adding in more of that Sheikah tech, so it looks like, or time stuff now. I think this one's also supposed to do with time and stuff. So I wonder if they're gonna keep the old like Sheikah stuff in there from the first game, because it looks like they're adding in a lot of new stuff, like a lot of new of those little mechanics. So I wonder, like, there is always that threat of a game having mechanic overload.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be all new stuff.
Yeah. I think so too. I think they're gonna like smash the Sheikah slate like an 8-year-old's iPhone. Like,
yeah. Usually, knowing how Legend of Zelda works, they just they'll keep like the same like button clicking.
Yeah.
Like the mechanics usually they're like, here's this new magic thing you can do.
Exactly.
You still get the same sword.
Oh yeah.
That sword will be out there somewhere, the Master Sword. But
I wonder how they're gonna depower him this time.
I don't know. Hopefully they don't break as much as like in the other game. But once again, I don't know, like at some point later in the game you just have too many items.
I know, agreed.
Because like, who wants to look for like golden turds the entire time?
I know, true. My big thing is that like I wonder when like how they're gonna get rid of the Master Sword and how long they're gonna get rid of it for, because there's no way we're starting the game with it.
No
shot. They'll have to do something where like Link gets, I don't know, punched in the face by some giant ice goblin and he falls 1 billion feet and his sword somehow falls even farther than him and he has to go down and find, I don't know, some shit like that. As games do. That's what they did to Kratos. They kicked him off a mountain and he lost all of his shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just hope we don't have, I hope we're not missing it for too long, I don't want to go on a whole quest to find the Master Sword again. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I got the Master Sword. You get the Master Sword like mid-game if you know where it is.
Yeah.
So I really hope that we get it like earlier than that, and like they just found a way to make it less, I wouldn't call it broken, but less, of a game changer.
I don't think it really was that much of a game changer.
A powerful weapon.
It's not even like close to the most powerful weapon.
It's not, but it's infinite.
Yeah, I mean, you keep using it over
and it's not a weak weapon.
It's not.
Like, honestly,
as
the game went on, I pretty much started, just for the hell of it, I started using it more.
I mean, I mainly used it only because I was like, I love this weapon.
Yeah, it's a cool weapon. And it gets stronger in the face of Ganon and stuff. So
yeah,
I like that.
That's mainly why I used it. But I feel like, now they'll give it pretty soon. I mean, Master Sword comes pretty early on in most Legend of Zelda games.
True.
Because like there's like, yeah, it's a sword.
Yep. Here you go. Here you go.
Here's a cool sword.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. You don't want to go alone.
No.
That looks cool. The floating islands look really dope.
Mm-hmm.
The Sheikah tech looks dope. I don't know. I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm very pumped for this game. I might pre-order it. Like, I haven't been this pumped for like an open world game like this in a while. I think we talked about in the podcast much before how like we're getting away from open world games more and more and more. And this one, I don't know. Ever since I heard they were making a second one, I was like, I want this game so bad. I will dedicate my entire time to it. Do not call me, text me, look for me on May 12th. I will not be around. I'll be out of contact, out of cell service.
Completely fair.
Because I just want to play this game.
First sequel in Legend of Zelda history.
Yeah,
which is
true.
dope. I mean, my favorite game series, so
Yeah.
the more they make of it, I mean, Breath of the Wild for the longest time, Ocarina of Time, nothing touched it. Breath of the Wild, I think, is better.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't think it's like way better, but it's better.
Okay. Fair. Yeah.
I mean, you have no opinion on it.
I have no opinion at all, but I think it's the best Zelda game I've ever played.
I think it's the best. Well, yeah, I think I would agree with you. It's the best Zelda game that I've
By
ever played.
far that I've ever played.
Yeah, but you only played like 3.
Yeah, so.
Okay, I mean, fair.
My statement isn't wrong still.
Would you play a Twilight Princess?
Twilight Princess.
It's a very good one.
Whatever remake they had that you lent me on the Switch. I don't remember what it was. What was the one with all the music in it?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, and maybe that was it. Maybe I've only played 2, and Breath of the Wild. Maybe I've only played 3 of them. I can't remember if I played another one.
Twilight Princess is really good.
It was great. Oh, that was a great game. I loved it. I had
There was a
blast
little
with it.
spinny top thing though.
Yeah.
That mechanic, I don't know what that was about. It
I
was
don't know.
fun.
It was
but
awesome.
just
Like,
it
what's
was
the point of this? Yeah.
What kind of weapon is this?
What's the point of this?
You can use it on like one boss. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. Other things in Nintendo Direct that I looked up before the podcast.
Oh, look at
so I
that.
could talk about because I knew that. I mean, we could talk about. I could talk about how great Legend of Zelda is.
I know. Forever
all
and ever,
day and every
for the
day.
entire pod.
Link is the best video game character ever. That'd be a really good podcast, actually, too. Best video
Talk
game-
about what's the best video game
best
character?
video game character.
Ooh, I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally down with that. What thoughts on the board?
There's a lot of really good ones.
There is. New podcast ideas.
Yeah, we do that a lot in the podcast.
do that a lot.
And now you're writing them down. So.
I'm actually writing them down now. Yeah, remembering to do this.
So that's good.
So I actually have material.
There was a bunch of other new games. Pikmin 4. I never played Pikmin, so I have no idea anything
idea.
about that. So if you're excited for that, good for you.
Good for you guys.
I guess it was announced 7 years ago. So
Wow.
it's good they finally got a trailer for it. A new Fire Emblem game. Some,
Okay, they pop one of those out every like
yeah, some
3
Japanese
years.
bullshit. Then a bunch of remasters. GoldenEye, which we're all excited about.
Is that a James Bond one or what is GoldenEye?
Yeah, GoldenEye, yeah, the
Nice.
N64 one. Oh
Nice.
my god, I'm so excited.
Nice. I never
Coming
played it.
out on multiple consoles, not just Nintendo.
Oh, hell yeah,
In
nice.
November, it's gonna be fucking sick. And then Kirby Dream Land, which is a really also
All Kirby games are pretty solid.
yeah, very solid game. There's something else. Nothing like it was a lot of Japanese games. Like a lot
as they do, yeah.
lot of games
Even though I
we
imagine
love.
like we're probably their better market.
What?
Yeah, it's all. I know they're a Japanese company and everything, but like, come on, we buy all their games. The U.S. does.
I don't know if that's how true that is.
I am making a statement without googling anything. I'm pretty sure it is.
Should I Google it?
Sure, yeah. Let me see. Let's see
okay.
what Nintendo's like
right.
sales are. I want to see like if Japan beats us in terms of sales.
Sure. This is
Because
what,
we consume a lot of Nintendo, like from ground up. Like Nintendo I was playing that earliest, like since I could pretty much play a controller.
Let's see.
So-
Nintendo's revenue by region.
Ooh,
From
okay.
2014 to 2021.
Okay.
Yes, cookies. God.
Yes, I accept it. You can track my data.
So, yes,
Yeah.
we are for revenue based, like where they make the most amount of revenue. We have, and since 2014 to 2021, looks like we have never not been the country that has the most revenue.
Yep,
Nice.
that makes total sense. Yep.
You knew that.
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Great.
I just pulled it out of the ether there.
Yeah, it was just in the back of your mind.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
As
so that's-
is all great knowledge.
Pretty interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, make less Japanese games.
No,
JRPGs can be good.
Oh, they're a blast.
Yeah.
Like, what are all the Final Fantasy games?
Yeah.
Not all of them, because I haven't played all of them, but the ones I have are friggin' a blast.
Yeah.
So,
Near whatever.
Automaton.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And Legend of Zelda, I guess, is technically a JRPG because it is.
Yeah.
I
Great
guess.
stuff, though. Yeah,
It's even more like medieval, but whatever.
honestly, yeah.
But that's mainly all I saw from Nintendo Direct, and everyone's like, "What a great Nintendo Direct!" And I was like, "Because it's Zelda, you know."
Who still watches those? Like the E3. I don't even know if E3 is a thing anymore, but like Bethesda, Sony's stuff. I don't watch their announcement trailers anymore. Like I don't watch their conventions.
Isn't E3 like?
E3 used to be Sony,
No, I know, isn't
Xbox, and for a while Nintendo. I think actually, the Nintendo started doing Nintendo Direct, and are like, screw you guys. We make a consistent amount of money regardless. So we're just going to do our own thing. And then I think that might have been the death of E3, or maybe COVID was. I don't think we've had one in a hot
E3 is
minute.
returning June 2023.
It's boring. I don't know. I used to get really excited for E3, and then I'm just like, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was just like, why the fuck am I sitting here watching all this when I can just wait 5 minutes and the trailers will be on YouTube? Like, they'll all be on YouTube instantly.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to hit the unlock button.
Well, isn't Nintendo Direct literally just the internet?
Is it? I have no
or is it an
idea.
event?
Once again, when they
I
split from
think-
E3, I've stopped watching.
I think it's literally just like the internet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they actually like have a convention.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I don't know, but I'm guessing.
I'm pretty confident that I'm talking out my ass.
Yeah, it says where to watch.
Okay.
But
But there's no like, no location based shit.
yeah, and it's literally only 40 minutes of
Oh,
information.
all right.
So
That's
yeah,
not bad, I guess. That's a good way to adapt in a world where people didn't give a shit about E3 anymore.
Yeah,
Or at least
I
I
think so.
didn't give a shit. So I'm everyone. So
There's 8 new travelers embark on a journey in Octopath.
I have heard Octopath keeps popping through my like YouTube feed for some reason. I don't know why. I've never once typed in this name.
The Xenoblade Chronicles.
I've heard about that. That's
3.
where Shulk's from.
It Takes Two is coming to Twitch, which everyone was. That was a hot game for a minute.
I have heard that game. I don't know. I know.
It's like they're like little people and. Sorry, there's more courses coming to Mario Kart, which we have. Oh, there's a lot of more shit. What kind of fucking page was I looking at? Nah, there's really not that much.
Yeah, you the big stuff.
yeah. Resident Evil games are coming. It's
Oh, boy.
just simple stuff.
Now you're gonna be scared on another platform.
But what's it? Bayonetta.
Oh,
That
she's getting another one?
yeah,
Oh,
that
nice.
got something with her got announced.
Oh, nice.
So
Never played any of those games.
no, the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series. How many fucking Fire Emblem games are there?
There's a lot. There is a lot. They were putting out. There was a lot when I was in high school, and they put out more since.
16.
There are 16. How many
Jeez.
Final Fantasies are there? Look at that.
That's gonna be, I think.
Because I know they're not the same company, but
There is 15.
oh
there's
wow,
more.
wow. I always thought Final Fantasy was like the longest running mainstream game for a while ago. Because it's Fire Emblem
Hold on a
or
second.
something else. There are a few in there that
are you
aren't
counting?
numbered.
Are you counting like okay? So there's 15 of the main series.
Okay.
I don't believe this number. This can't be true. This one says 95.
What the fuck?
That can't be true.
It might be. They might have listed on different platforms.
No, there's no 90. There's no fucking way.
I don't know, man.
We're just gonna go with the 15 because it's
Okay.
part of the main series and that's all anyone cares about.
Okay.
But yeah,
But nice.
I am excited for Zelda.
Yeah, pumped, dude.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.